For example number 8, we're going to be graphing horizontal parabolas when a is equal to 1. So we're going to graph it, and then we're going to give the vertex, what is the equation of the axis of symmetry, give the domain and range. So a lot of different things there. So let's just look at the difference between our parabolas that open up and down, and now what we're going to show here is when it opens right and left. So we've learned about the up and down, where we know it opens up when a is greater than 0. We know it opens down when a is less than 0. And we know that when it's given in this form, called vertex form, the vertex is hk. So it's the opposite sign of what's in here, and then k. Now look at the way it looks over here now. If it's written in this form, again, looks very similar, but now you just switch the x and the y. Then the way that you write the vertex, now check this out, the x coordinate is your h, which is out here now. That's your x coordinate, and then k, but notice if this is negative k, then this is going to be the opposite sign. So it's hk, but just notice that the h and the k switch though. So yeah, they may both have hk, but depending on if it's x equals, then it's going to be switching right there. So we're going to see how this works for this guy. Notice that then this vertex then, again, this is my h, -4, and then k, so -1. Okay, so that's the first part we have to do is find the vertex. Now let's go to graph this. -4 and then -1, right? Now how do we find the rest of the points? Well, we use the shortcut. Over 1, up 1 times a. Over 2, up 2 times a. So it's the exact same thing. So we know it's going to open to the right because a is bigger than 0. So kind of go over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1. And then over 2, up 2 times, or over 2, up 4 times a. Well, a is 1, so it's going to be 4. And 5 points is enough. So we can go ahead and graph that guy over there. Okay, what about the rest of the questions here? Give the vertex. So if you want to find the vertex, actually we already had the vertex, the axis of symmetry. So what is the equation of this line right here? Is basically, what's that line that cuts the parabola in half? Well, that line right there is just going to be simply y equals 1. Right, y equals 1. That just cuts it in half right there. What is the domain? The domain, let's see, what x values are going to be used to graph this? Well, the smallest x value, 1, 2, 3, 4, is -4. That's the smallest x value. What is the biggest x value that is used? Well, it's just going to keep going on forever and ever. So it's going to go on to infinity. And so we print the C. And for the range, well, this is going to keep going down, down, down forever, and this is going to go up forever. So that means the range is going to go from -infinity to +infinity.